The Invisible Angels. In a quiet, forgotten part of the city, there lived a young boy named Leo. He was only 10, but already the weight of the world seemed to rest on his small shoulders. His father had passed away when he was just a baby, and his mother worked long hours at a diner just to make ends meet. The money was never enough, but somehow, they always managed to scrape by. Leo had learned early that when you have nothing, you learn to appreciate everything. His shoes had holes, and his clothes were often patched up with threadbare fabric, but he would wear them proudly. He never complained, even when his stomach growled or his hands shivered from the cold. The world was a tough place, but Leo held on to a quiet belief that somewhere out there, something better awaited him. One rainy evening, as he walked home from school, he passed a street corner he often avoided. It was a place where older kids hung out, troublemakers who'd mock him for his worn-out shoes or laugh at the way he carried his school bag. But that night, something felt different. He wasn't sure why, but he had an odd sense of calm, almost as if someone was watching over him. As he passed by, he heard the familiar taunts, but this time, they didn't sting. They didn't hurt him the way they normally did. Instead, Leo felt a gentle pressure on his shoulders, as though someone was holding him up, reminding him to stand tall. A soft, reassuring whisper echoed in his mind, "You are worth more than they see." He took a deep breath and walked on, ignoring the jeers behind him. As he turned the corner, the rain suddenly stopped, and a warm breeze wrapped around him, as if to shield him from the chill of the world. That night, as Leo lay in bed, he heard a soft rustling sound. At first, he thought it was the wind, but when he peeked out from under his blanket, his eyes widened. The room was filled with a faint glow, and in the corner, standing as if from thin air, were two figures, tall, ethereal beings with wings of shimmering light. One of them, a woman with a soft, peaceful smile, knelt by his bed and whispered, "You are not alone, Leo. We have always been with you." Leo's heart raced, unsure of what was happening. But he didn't feel afraid. He felt safe, protected, loved. The other figure, a man with a wise, kind face, spoke softly as well. "You've faced hardships, little one, but every time you've fallen, we've been there to lift you. Every time you've been lonely, we've whispered to you in your heart." Leo blinked, his eyes filling with tears. "Who are you?" he asked in awe. "We are your guardians," the woman said. "We have been with you since the day you were born. Every moment of pain, every moment of joy, we've watched over you." "But why?" I don't understand. I'm just a poor kid," Leo stammered. The man smiled gently. "That's the thing, Leo. You are not just anything. You are strong. You are capable. And you are loved far beyond what you know. Even in your darkest moments, when you think no one sees you, we see you." The room seemed to fill with warmth, and Leo's heart swelled with a new feeling, a sense of peace he had never known before. The guardians slowly faded into the soft glow of the room, leaving only the lingering warmth behind. But before they disappeared completely, the woman's voice echoed one last time, "Remember, Leo. Every step you take, we are with you. And one day, you will understand that you were never as alone as you thought." The next morning, Leo woke up, unsure if the night had been a dream or not. But he felt different. Stronger. Braver. From that day forward, no matter how tough life got, Leo knew he had angels looking after him. And although he didn't always understand why things were the way they were, he learned to trust in the unseen forces that guided him, his silent, invisible guardians. How did that story sit with you? Does it match the type of narrative you were